feels like it might be a nice place to stop, you know. I might have found my spot here. I am liking this. Well. Okay. Oh, the boat's already drifting out, look. This is going to be an absolute pain. The boat's drifting out, so that's not going in. That is not going in. That's as deep as that pin is going to go. But if I can't get the pins in, then I've had it. So grab this and get myself back onto the boat. And Bob's your uncle. And also, by the way, the wind is taking the boat across the bloody canal. So my sort of cunning plan, the best one I've got, is to pull on the back end. Okay, so that did not work. I'm now going to go hard forward into the far bank. Here's plan B. So once I'm come round a little bit more, I'm going to go into forward gear, pull the boat away from the bank, and now I'm going backwards, but I'm going to count to 3 and then I'm going back into forward gear. I feel like it might just be coming round. You see this sort of faff you can get into just from trying to moor up. Right, so I've got the boat moving finally in the right direction. So I think we want to press on to Thorn. Right, okay, rethink of the plan. Rethink of the plan. Okay, so suddenly the afternoon gets a bit more interesting, but not in a good way. All of this, right, in theory you could moor on, but there's stone about 3 inches under the grass, so like in practice you can't. See, the problem is, right, we're heading into sort of Stockton Heath, and the problem with Stockton Heath, I feel, is going to be it's going to be quite industrial. To be honest, I don't think I've got much of a choice, because I'm looking at this bank and I can see that there's a stone level just below the grass. So, you know, it's like this isn't designed to hold mooring pins. It's not deep enough, and I don't know where a mooring pin goes in there. Perhaps if I had a bit more nous or a bit of experience on this canal, I would be able to find a place. So suddenly I appear to have a quandary where none existed before. Yeah, oh Christ. Yeah, no wonder there's no bloody boats moored. I'm so, oh, it's surprising, it's a lovely canal and there's no boats moored. You can't bleeding well moor. How are you meant to moor when your pin will only go in 6 inches before it hits stone? What's that all about, as the expression goes? Okay, well anyway, the coffee's just about gone, and my chances of mooring are just about gone as well, it looks like. I'm such a drama queen, aren't I? But it's disappointing. I can't hide my disappointment. Just let me moor, Peel. You know, sort your banks out. I mean, come on. I think the deal is with them, right? It's not like CRT. I don't think Peel, who own this canal, I don't think they want any boats mooring up. I think they quite like the fact that the long stretches of canal are bare of boats, and the boats keep to marinas and stuff. They don't want long lines of boats, and I sort of get that, you know, because the long lines of boats, well, you know, personally I don't mind, because I'm in that long line of boats, but I suspect Peel quite liked there not being tons of boats along the bank, and there's no way they're making it easy or even possible to moor. Yeah, I mean, you cannot moor here. You just can't do it. I mean, I knew I'd have to use pins, right? I was on board with that, but I wasn't ready for the fact of, like, you just can't. It's not possible. That is not a welcome surprise. But it must be. I mean, it must be possible. But I'm keen to do a bit more experimentation on the bank and see if there are places where there's no stone underneath. I want that question answered, so I'm going to nip into the bank very briefly and just see. Get off. Got my giant mallet. Look, the wind is taking the boat over already. I'll have about 20 seconds to do this experiment before the wind takes the boat away from me. I just want to know, is there any way, right, that you can drive a pin in here? That's all I want to know. Just a quick experiment. Let's stop the boat. Okay, so experiment 1 was a failure. Right, first experiment, abject failure. What are we going to do? Oh yeah. This, right, this spot would be a great little spot, because opposite boats who've got people, some people that will be spending time living on them, I don't know, people on them. You've got, you know, it's quiet, it looks well to do, it looks totally safe, you know, nice little straight bank there, that would be absolutely brilliant. But it seems like I can't drive a bloody pin into it. I don't know. There's a little dog. Hello. Hello. There's a little puppy. I was waving to him and he was coming over like, what are you doing? And I can't answer that question. You know, what am I doing? And I don't mean in a philosophical sense. You know, what are you doing with your life, man? You know, I'm talking about what am I doing here? And how can I get off? Because I can't stop the boat. I can't stop the boat. That poor guy, honestly, that poor guy, I mean, you know, I think so. I'm like, oh, this is a bit, you know, it's a bit sketchy, this, isn't it? You know, he's like got one mooring pin. He's got an engine that overheats if he revs more than so many RPMs for so long, you know. A boat of unknown vintage. He hasn't got a map. He didn't know where. He knew there was a tunnel there, but he didn't know there was opening hours. He just didn't know. I don't think he even had a watch. He was asking me what time it was, you know. And he's getting, I don't know where he's going, but you know, kudos to that guy. You know, he's got balls. Fair play to him, like, but 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 I still can't moor my bloody boat. Anyway, he's making his way to Thorn, so I'm hoping, right, that there's going to be enough spaces for a couple of boats when we get there. I keep thinking, should I just step off here and see if I can drive a pin into this ground? What is the deal? You've got to be able to moor. You must be able to moor. I'm doing something wrong. I'm definitely doing something wrong. I just don't know what. Well, anyway, so I'm hoping there'll be rings that I can moor on at Thorn, or something, some arrangement I can use, because boats stop there. It's a yard, it's a wharf. So fingers crossed I'll be able to stop there. I'm going to slow down anyway because it's a moored boat, but I'm going to slow down enough that I can sort of check out what he's doing to moor. Glorious day, by the way, absolutely glorious day. And of course I've not had to put my anorak on all day. We're at 3 o'clock, aren't we? This is unprecedented for me. Yeah, 3:15. For me, this is the longest cruise that I've done for absolutely ages. But anyway, look, that guy's been able to moor. Okay, I am going to, I hope he doesn't mind, because if I feel rude to just pull up behind him, but I've kind of got no option. I need to see what the hell he's done and how. So I could press on to Thorn Marine, or I could give it a go here, and I'm inclined to see what the score is here. There are 3 boats in a line, 3 or 4 boats in a line, so I'm not going to be impinging too much. Oh, there's a cricket match. There's a cricket match on. Right. My boat obviously is getting sucked out now. I've got to watch out for that. Afternoon. Right. I feel like this thing, I've driven this in, the kind of dog walker thing. I feel like that will hold it, at least for a while, until I can figure out the big mooring pin. Now that's no good. Gotta get it in and straight along the bank before I knock any pins in or try any of that stuff. So I'm pulling now, pulling it back. It's lining up. I'm pulling it. Okay, back rope has gone taut. Now the front rope. Okay, let's see if I can just secure it. Right, just till I can get a big mooring pin in. You know, that would be great. But look, it's really pulling on that. Look, I'm not gonna try and do a first class job on that. Just gonna secure that for now. So that's that. I'm gonna try and get a pin in. So let's try, see if I can knock in the big pin. Okay, let's see. And obviously I'm doing this on an angle. You can see I'm angling it at 45 degrees, as you would with a tent peg. no idea if this will go all the way in. If it doesn't, I'll try the smaller pin. Maybe try a little bit more. Right. I'm going to tie onto that one instead. Let's have one more go. See if I can just get that in a little bit further. Working on a bloody chain gang. Right, so sorted at the back, I think, fairly well. At the front I've got this temporary one, so I'm going to undo this temporary knot and just feed the rope through this back one, through this one, and let's see if this holds. But oh, the wind's taking it away again. Come back, you bugger. Okay. First things first. Let's get the boat back in. That is the wind, honestly. It's surprisingly strong. Right. So I'm looking for the back end to come in and the rope at the back to go taut. That's it. That's got it. Right. So now I'm going through this loop. I'm going to feed this rope up again before the boat comes out too far. It's already coming out, so again, pull it back in, and I'm not going to pull it round there. I'm going to pull it forward of it, so no strain on the mooring pin. I'm doing the pulling myself. I'm not letting the mooring pin take the strain, and the idea there is it'll just hold for a bit longer. I mean, I'm moving tomorrow anyway, to be honest, but right, okay, boat's blowing out again. I'm holding it steady. I can feel the gust. Don't know if you can hear it. When those gusts come, it gets that little bit stronger and it really pulls. Right. Okay, I feel like that's at a decent tension. So, round there. Okay, now I'm going to use that around there to just pull it taut, and it looks like it's taking the strain well. It's not moving, that looks good. Okay, I think I'm good here. So again, two turns around, and then one there, one there, one there. Like a reverse loop, and it's a cleat hitch, but there's two of them. Pull it taut, give it a good old yank, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Moored at last. Thank God Almighty. Moored at last. So here we are. Here's where I've ended up. It's a line of boats, and obviously I gathered from all the mooring pins they've got that I would be okay, and indeed I managed to get the pins in, so that's a relief. What's that is over there? It's a lovely little location, outskirts of Warrington, but I think like the really, really posh bit of Warrington, and there's a cricket club with some kind of practice going on in the nets over there, but I feel like I'll have no problems here. I mean, you see a couple of kids walking past, but Yeah. Anyway, it's only for one night. Moving on tomorrow. Bloody hell, those pins are a ball ache, I've got to say. Right. Over and out.